So what's in my camera in 2024 for everyday carry? In this video, I'm gonna show you my camera, my lenses, the bag that I use for everyday carry, and everything that I bring with me and the essential that I bring with me every time I go out and shoot. And later in this video, I'm gonna show you as well how this bag is really good and how this bag can fit all of my gear. So stick around for that. So let's start off with this bag. This is the Nanuk N-PVD, and this one has the capacity of 30 liters. Now you can get other versions such as the 15 liter, 18 liter, but the one I have right now is the 30 liters, and you can fit a lot of camera gear in this bag. I like that it's matte black and semi-minimalistic design with the nice Nanuk logo at the front, so it doesn't really, in my opinion, doesn't really attract too much attention. I think you can tell that it is a camera bag, but in my opinion it looks really good, so I like its nice minimalistic design. It also has padded material that is also weatherproof, so this bag really protects your gear from all kinds of weather, especially if you live in Canada, and especially if you live in Alberta where you don't know what kind of weather you're gonna get. Sometimes it could be raining in the morning and then sunny in the afternoon, the next thing you know it's like snowing in the evening. But one cool thing about this bag is that if you want extra protection to protect your gear from all kinds of weather, they do have a extra cover that is removable, so you can really protect your bag. It is right here, so they have this thing right here, and then you unwrap it and then wrap it over your bag. So Nanuk really took the time to think about that, how they can protect your gear from all kinds of weather. So I really appreciate that one. So I really like how this bag is able to stand up on its own. I'm not holding it at all. It's able to stand up. And as we open this up, there are 3 ways that you can access your gear with this bag. The first one is at the back. Right here. At the back is where you can open up and it reveals all of your gear. And if we turn it to the side, you also have this opening right here for quick access to your gear, where you can access your gear through here. And if we look at the top, if you open this up right here, there's an opening, there's a tray here, and then you can remove that, you can also access your gear through that way. So there's 3 ways you can access your gear with the Nanuk N-PVD model. And at the front, we'll have the straps right here where you can hang your tripods, and as well as they have pocket right here for your water bottles, and they have lots of small pockets where you can place your accessories such as your ND filter, chargers, power blocks, whatever those accessories may be. And now when we look at the straps, we also have this nice thick comfortable pads over here with the chest strap to help you carry your bag if it gets too heavy, and as well as they have these waist pads over here to help you with all the weight when you're carrying your gear. Now if you don't want this waist strap, you can always just remove this. This is removable, but yeah, such a great feature to have. For me, I keep them all the time. I actually use them. It's the first time using them, and I really appreciate the waist strap and the chest strap. So great job by Nanuk. And let's open this up. And as we can see here with this bag, this version I have the dividers that are set up this way. Now you can buy a modular type from Nanuk where you can get modules so you can have better organization in your bag rather than dividers. But for me, I like the dividers. So especially if I'm just doing landscape photography, I don't need modules, and I like how everything's laid out and I have everything that I need. And once again, they really give you all the pockets that you need for your gear. So we have mesh pockets here for more accessories, and you have laptop or iPad sleeves here, and they're padded, so it really protects all of your gear. So great job by Nanuk. And if we open up the top here, you'll see that there's a removable tray right here where you can place your drone, or maybe if you have snacks or meals that you want to carry with you, then this is a great place to put them. If I carry all of my gear, the drone usually goes up here, but since this is for everyday carry, my drone is able to sit inside the bag. So, but great addition by Nanuk. Now, is there anything about this bag that I don't like? Well, I like that there's a lot of pockets everywhere, but what I don't like is that they're fairly hidden, or like you have to access one area first so you can access the pocket. There's only one pocket in here where it's easily accessible, and I guess in here on one of the side and one at the top. Those are good, but I think if we should have more accessible pockets rather than opening up one area so you can access your accessories. So, but it's not a big deal. I think it's just something that Nanuk needs to improve on, to have more accessible pockets, easily accessible anyway, where it's just in one area or one open up with your zipper and then you can access your accessories. But overall, I really do like this bag. This is my new camera bag that I carry with me all the time, with every time I go out to shoot in my landscape photography. So this is the Nanuk N-PVD 30 liters, and now there's also the 15 liters. There's also a 35 liter and 40 liter duffel bag, where you can check out those as well. I have a link below, and to be completely transparent to my audience, this is an affiliate link. Nanuk did send this bag to me to review, but everything that I said today is honest review on what I think this bag is, and I think it's really good. Now, it's not perfect because there's, like I said, the pockets could be improved on for your accessories, but overall I really do like this bag, and this is now my new camera bag that I carry with me all the time. So if you want to check this out, the link is in the description below, where you can find more information about the Nanuk. And if you do get a Nanuk bag, I do get a commission out of it. It's no extra cost to you, but it's one way to support this channel. So check out the link below for the Nanuk N-PVD series, and hopefully you get a bag. Now let's move on to my camera. So my camera is not going to be in here because I'm using it right now to record this video. But my everyday camera, my only camera, is the Sony a6600, and right now it's being used with the Sigma 16mm f1.4. Now, I don't really bring this lens all the time, the one I'm using to record this video, because I believe this is, as much as this is useful, this is much better for me for YouTube. And YouTube only, maybe. Sometimes I use it for landscape photography, but not as much as my other lenses that I bring with me all the time. But my camera is the Sony 6600 with the, I believe it's a UU rig cage, and I have the Peak Design wrist strap with me at all times. And the reason why I'm sticking with the Sony a6600 is because it's still great for both photo and video. Now, it doesn't really shoot 4K 120 or anything like that, but for everything that I need, such as, you know, shooting YouTube and shooting cinematic shots, I think it's pretty good still, and I really like this camera. And it's really great for photos as well, with its great autofocus and as well as 11 frames per second burst shooting. So overall, it can do everything that I need for what I need it for, such as photography and for YouTube. So let's move on to my lenses. So the lens that I carry with me at all times is this. This is the Tamron 17-70 f2.8, and I really like this lens. It is quite heavy, but this is a constant aperture zoom lens. Full frame equivalent of this, I believe, is like a 24-105 at f2.8, and I don't think there's any Sony lens that has f2.8 at those focal range. So that's why I chose this lens. So it is perfect for any kinds of photography that you want. So if you are a landscape photographer, portrait photographer, even product, because of its short like minimum distance. If you are a street photographer, or maybe you are what else is the product photography, like this is really good. It's all in one lens that can almost do everything. So that's why I carry this with me at all times. So if I had my camera with me right now and I'm recording with a different camera, the Sony a6600 will be with the Tamron right away. And the second lens that I bring with me at all times is this. This is the Sigma 30mm f1.4, and I believe this is the other lens that can almost do it all. Like if you're doing landscape, portraits, anything, like this lens can do it, and I really like using this lens. The reason why I bring this with me is because of the f1.4. So if you are in a restaurant or something that is dark, then the f1.4 is really good at low light situations. So that's why I carry this with me at all times. And the other lenses that I bring are mobile lenses. So I am a mobile shooter as well, so I always carry with me moment lenses such as the 58 or the 18 millimeters. I really like shooting with these just in case that I don't want to pull out the camera and like, you know, it attracts attention to people. I like to be low-key when I do my photography, especially if you're in a public place where people kind of sometimes they tend to give you, you know, weird looks. If you're a photographer, they think you're taking pictures of them. So if you want to be low-key, then I bring my mobile lenses as well. The reason why I have mobile lenses is because I still have an iPhone XR, and so I don't have a wide angle lens or a telephoto lens, and that's why I have these moment lenses. The other thing that I always bring with me is my drone. This is the DJI Mini 2 with the controller and the ND filter that comes with it. Because as a landscape photographer, sometimes you want to take a different perspective and just want to take it up to the sky and see the view where what the drone can see. So that's why I bring this drone with me at all times. And I like how I have my own space for the drone, and so this bag can really do it all. So yeah, my drone is always with me at all times. And here is some other gear that I just bring with me just in case. The first one is the wireless mic. Now I am using it here. This is the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro. So I'm using it right now to record this video, but the case is here, and I bring a wireless mic just in case that I'm inspired to record a video in the car or something. And yeah, so I can do it and I have good audio, because if you have bad audio when you're recording your video, then it just doesn't make it a good video at all. So good audio. So I bring this wireless mic with me so I can have good audio. And the other thing that I bring with me is an emergency cleaning kit. So this is the Altura, and so if I need to clean sensor, you know, just the air blower, or like the you know, the brush or anything like that, then at least I have an emergency cleaning kit. So because we don't want dirty gear when we're shooting, you know, because once again it ruins the entire quality of your video or photos. So these are the gear that I carry with me at all times. Now let's move on to the accessories that I bring with me at all times. Now I keep all my accessories, most of it up here for easy access, or the one on the side, but I do have accessories if I open up this top layer here. So let's go up here first and to see what the accessories are that I bring that I want to access easily all the time. So let's open this up. So these are the accessories that I bring with me at all times. The first one is the lens cloth. Now for me, I think you need to be able to access this fairly easily, because you don't know where you need to clean your ND filter or something, or your lens, and so you need to make this as accessible as possible. I also always bring with me adapter rings, because I only have two ND filters. And I have different size filters for my lenses, so adapter rings are very helpful for that. If I'm using a different lens and I need a filter, so I can still use the filter because I have the adapter rings. Everyone keeps telling you that you need to bring extra SD card, and that is true. You don't know when your SD card is gonna get full, and you need to replace it on time of shoot. So sometimes you just don't have time to clean up your memory card, so an extra SD card is essential for your everyday carry. And then ND filters. ND filters, I believe, are very useful. Right now, this is the Moment ND filter, ND 4 to 32, so 1 to 4 stops or something like that, or 1 to 5 stops. So yeah, I carry this with me at all times because you never know. And this usually stays to my Sigma 30mm f1.4. And then I also bring another ND filter with me, and I have the Gobe ND 2 to 32 at 72mm. So sometimes I do run and gun, and sometimes I would like to change lenses on the spot. So what happens sometimes is that one ND filter would stay to the Tamron and one ND filter would stay to the Sigma, and I can just swap the lenses, and I don't have to keep threading the ND filter because I don't have magnetic filters right now. So yeah, that's why I carry those with me at all times. And here's just some extra accessories as well that I always bring with me. You know, the charging block, charging cables, right? Lens cap. What else is in here? You know, like power blocks, anything like that. You also need that to bring with you at all times because you don't know when you need to charge, cover sensors, whatever it is. And so you need to have a really good backpack to really carry all these things because of the what if that, you know, could happen. And the Nanuk N-PVD 30 really helps me carry all these accessories, so, and the lenses and all the gear that I want with me at all times. So the Nanuk N-PVD 30L can really fit a lot of my gear and basically all of my gear. So check this out. I have two other lenses that I'm gonna put in here, a tripod, friction arm, all these things. So check this out. So I also have a telephoto lens. This is the Sony 55 to 210 millimeter f 4.5 to 6.3. So that can fit in here as well. And once again, because I'm bringing all of my lenses, my drone will move to the top compartment with the tray. And I also have the Sony 10 millimeter to 18 millimeter f4, and that usually goes here. The camera, like I said before, will go with the Tamron. The Sigma will go to one of these compartments here. So, and then once all of that is fitted in with my camera and lenses and everything here stays the same, the drone will move to the top tray. So check this out. There you go. Everything still fits well, and you know, the camera once again and the friction arm is being used right now as I'm recording this video. So, but usually the friction arm will go here and the camera will go inside. And here, check this out with the tripod. This is everything that I own, all of my photography gear, all in one bag. It is fairly heavy right now, but yeah, the 30L really can bring all of my gear, and I really like this bag. And you can even fit more in this bag, such as a water bottle, right? If you want to bring snacks, anything like that. This bag is really good. So now, once again, if you want to check out this bag, this is the Nanuk N-PVD 30L. The link is in the description to see more information about this. Once again, this affiliate link, but I think you're really going to like this bag as much as I love this bag. So yeah. Now, if you like this video, make sure to support this channel by pressing like and consider subscribing. And now check out this link right here if you want to see some of my reviews regarding the lenses that I mentioned in this video and what I really think of my lenses. See you in the next video.